Look, I just got done reading this amazing book by Dan Sullivan and Dr. Benjamin Hardy. It's called 10x is Easier Than 2x: How World Class Entrepreneurs Achieve More by Doing Less. And this book was eye opening for me as an entrepreneur, as a solopreneur, someone who primarily runs a business by himself. All the functions of the business falls on my shoulders. And this book talks exactly to the main problems that entrepreneurs like myself, entrepreneurs and solopreneurs like you, have when trying to grow and trying to get to the next level. And it's this concept of thinking small. And so most of the time when we're trying to think about big goals, like if imagine like what's your big goal for the year, most of the time it's, doubling our business. That's an amazing goal. And if I doubled up this year, that's my goal. That would be amazing. That would be that would be a knockout the park year if I doubled up. And so in this book, the concept of doubling is what actually cripples you, because in your mind, when you say I want to double my business, like, yes, you can double your business, you can double your results, you can double your outcomes, and to get there, the only thing you really have to do is just double your effort level. And that's where this hustle and grind culture comes from. If you want it, you got to hustle, grind, work 12 hours a day. And so when you say I want to double, in your mind, with that, you're interpreting that as I just need to double my effort level. Now, subconsciously, no one wants to double their effort level. They want double the results, but they don't want double the effort. So subconsciously, your brain sabotages your success because you don't want to double the effort. That's grueling, that's hard, that's taking you away from your family. You have no time left. You already don't have time. Now it's only 24 hours a day. If you doubled, now you're working 40 hours a day. So subconsciously, we sabotage our own success because the thought of doubling hurts. It's painful. It's hard to try to double how much time I'm putting in right now. However, he says all you have to do is change the question or change the goal. Instead of this small goal of 2x, what if you said, what would it look like if I 10x'd this year? Like, most people would never think of 10x like that. That's way out of pocket. However, when you say I want to 10x this year, it forces you to think differently, because now you can't get to 10x by just doubling your effort. Saying I want to 10x automatically implies that you have to do something different. You have to deploy new strategies, a new tactic, a new game plan. Because what you're currently doing right now won't get to 10x alone. And so this concept is the whole premise of this book is when you think in terms of 10x, the only way you can get to 10x is by deploying systems and teams. You have to come up with processes, tools, automations, and teams that will allow you to 10x, because you can't 10x by yourself. And so the concept is, once you do a little bit of the legwork of deploying, strategizing, and putting in a system, coming up with processes, and then bringing on a team, then you'll notice that it's actually easier to hit 10x than it is to 2x, because now you have a system. And the system allows you to scale, not your effort. Your effort actually goes down, and you only focus on the things that are your superpower and not trying to focus on everything in the business, because now you have systems that do all that for you. And so this concept of 10x is easier than 2x is a game changer. I want you to start thinking of 10x. What would 10x look like right now? What would it look like to 10x your income this year? What would you have to do to 10x? What all would need to be done in order for you to 10x? And I'll tell you, for you to 10x, you need several things. One, you need to identify what your unique superpower is, what your true focus is. I call that the 10x focus. And that's only the thing that you can do. Nobody else can do. That's the thing that is the unique driving force of you and your business. What's that thing that you do that nobody else can do? And then we identify all the other things that you're doing. And then we create systems and automations to take all of that off your plate so that you could only focus on the thing that's your unique superpower, and everything else is delegated or automated. That is the process of being able to 10x instead of this grunt and grind and hustle of trying to 2x. And now I want to show you, this is exactly what I focus my energy on now. I call it, it's my Morning Hero coaching and accountability for solopreneurs, people just like you that wear all the hats of your business, and you find that you're stuck because every day you're just drowned by your business and you never have time to really operate on the business because you're so inundated with the business. And so I'll show you exactly how this works and how I can help you 10x and get into this 10x mindset. First thing we do is I have this 7-step visioneering process. That's where we get really clear on what your 10x vision is. What's this big goal, this big dream? How can we 10x you? And I go through a systematic process where we boil it down and come up with what I call your 10x focus. And from there, we design your daily operating system. How do you design and organize your week so that every day you know exactly what you should do and when you should be doing it? And then we really get clear on your 10x focus. That's part of that visioneering process. And then we come up with an accountability structure where every week me and you will get together and we'll make sure that you're focused and accountable to working on your 10x focus. And for everything that's not inside your 10x focus, we come up with a game plan of how to automate and delegate that. And again, we do this through weekly accountability meetings with myself. And then as a bonus, you also will have access to our Morning Hero accountability groups, where every morning entrepreneurs get on a morning call at either 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning to start their day. And so that's where you'll mastermind with a group of people to start your morning. It will become your morning routine where you'll do your daily goal setting. You'll set your 10x focus, and then you'll declare your top 3 wins for the day with a group of people, your top 3 commitments with a group of people, so that now you have other people holding you accountable to making sure you have a really productive day. That's a bonus. That's not required. It's just an added benefit to being a part of our this coaching and accountability program for solopreneurs. You get access to these morning accountability calls if you feel that it would help you to have a greater, more momentous start to your morning. Again, that's not required though. Now, this program typically is a big commitment, and I recognize that it's not a great fit for everyone. And so that's why right now for this month, I'm doing something special where I'm offering 1 month free. If you come on board and you decide this is a good fit, and you sign up for a 6-month commitment, you'll actually get 1 month free, where it's just there's no risk. You try it. You don't lose any money to try the program and see if it's the right fit for you. So if this is something that you want to try to take advantage of, this 1 month free, there should be a link below where you can sign up for, you can apply to be a part of the program. You just book a call with me, and then I can go into the details of exactly how it works, and we can set up how it would work for you. Go ahead and click the link below and pick a time that works for you for us to get on a quick call. It takes about 30 minutes. And at the end of that 30-minute call, you'll have a very clear understanding of what your 10x focus should be, and then how me and you can systematically get you operating in that focus and come up with a game plan of how to take all that other stuff off your plate so that you can 10x instead of 2x this year. Go ahead and click below, and I'll see you inside our session.